I'm Kathy DeMarcos, and I'm the founder of Solutions2You. For me, what's really important is that we have the ability to influence today. But if we don't do that, thinking about our future generation, the outcome isn't going to change. We're living in an environment where we really need to be evolving. So how can we actually contribute to that? It is about reshaping our thought processes today and making sure that all of our actual current people of influence, people of power, thinking about what is the impact that today's decisions are going to make tomorrow. And making sure that our future generation have a voice, because if we don't do that, we're not going to have innovation. We're not going to have change. That's the reality. The other thing is that making sure that we have our future generation sitting at the table. Think about what's happening today. How many young people are actually sitting across the hallway from us? How many young people are actually employed in businesses? And yet we don't give them a voice. Guys, today is actually about innovation. We keep talking about it. So let's actually ask them their thoughts. Let's ask for them to disrupt and for us to actually sit back and go, right, tell me how that works, as opposed to going, it doesn't work that way. That's really important to me as well. My book, Same People, Different Vision, the book was actually written during the pandemic. It was a time where everybody across the globe was actually adapting and looking at what may actually come about. For me, it wasn't just about being in that moment. I had lost my father during the pandemic, and it meant reshuffling. It also meant us looking after my mum, because she had suffered a trauma as well. The way that I could contribute on a bigger scale was to look at what more could I do? How could I contribute to a bigger picture? That then meant the work that I'd been doing in Africa became a real focal point, because we weren't just suffering or impacted here in Australia. The whole globe was being impacted. So I put a lot of focus into what else could I do. So I started leadership development via Zoom like everybody else. But it also then gave me the ability to sit and write. That book has actually come from a position of future thinking and paying things forward. And so the sales from that book too contributed to the programs of Raise the Baseline. The book actually came about from really wanting to share a message, and that message was, we all have the ability to see things differently. Adopt that philosophy of what outcome do you want? Because we can all actually contribute to the changes that we want to see in the world. It is about what can I do differently? The title is about same people, but just changing that vision. And then the subtext to that is developing people today to shape a better tomorrow. It really is actually encourage everybody to step back, look internally, and then what is it that you want to make different for the world, different for you, and to bring about that change.